Hi everyone, welcome to Beauty's Best Advisors. Today I'm going to show you a makeup tutorial on a natural to dramatic neutral makeup. The first thing we did was Rand's complexion with the Cover FX cream foundation and the Cover FX setting powder. Then second we used the Pick Me Up highlighting wand. It's a great little tool from Vasanti Cosmetics, and we use that to highlight around her eye, above and below her eyebrow, down the center of her nose and chin. And remember, this is a non-makeup look highlighter. It's not a iridescent, it's not sparkly, it's just slightly lighter than her own skin tone to add a natural light. So you can see here the different places to highlight. It's an amazing way to give more dimension to your face. So for Rand's eyeshadow look, using neutral colors, we used the original Naked palette, and the first color I use is Virgin, and we use it to highlight under her brow, right up under the brow, and in the center of her eyelid, only the center, in a circle, a very round shape, right above where her iris would be. Every time she blinks, that white circle there is going to mimic her iris and really brighten the look of her eye. The second color we used then was Smog on the inner and outer corners. So I'm going to apply it here so that you can see before I blend it how it looks, and it goes dark, light, dark. So you'll see here we apply the dark on the inner corner, and then the light circle, and then the dark on the outer corner. And remember, light colors bring forward, dark colors recede, and already once this dark color is applied, you can see how much more rounded her eyelid looks. So the next step, using a blending brush, and I put a picture of one here because the shape is very important, is, as you can see, it's very chunky right now. You can see where things begin and end, and you don't want that. So with your eyes a little bit open, not with the one eye closed, blend the color side to side, side to side, side to side, and if you want it to kind of sweep out a bit, you can see what I'm doing there, just blending it forward a bit. And I want you to remember with blending, when you think you're done, blend some more. There is nothing worse than a look where it's very cut and dry, where you can see all the edges and lines. Then using your blending brush, again, you want to take that dark chocolate color and sweep it into the white in the center so that you don't see that round circular line. You don't want it to be so obvious. Now you can already see on the right side that you're looking at there, it's much more obvious, the line. So here again, we blend from the outside in, outside in. You don't need to add more color. Just blend it to hide that very specific line. And just reapply a little bit over top in the center, you'll see, to give that brightness and really brighten up that center. We don't want it to fade out. We want that to really be a focus. This look is all about light and dark. Remember, when using neutral colors for this type of look, it's more about creating shape, creating depth, highlights and contours than it is about color. So you really want to make sure people can't tell where something begins and ends. Then I take the Vasanti touch-up wand here, and you can see I'm not highlighting, I'm using it to create a shape and really cut off the edge of her eyeshadow here and clean up anything underneath the eye. Kind of a more modern way than putting a lot of powder under your eyes for fallout. This really, as you can see, just straightens that line right out and cleans it up. We do on both sides with a touch wand. Now, a trick, if you maybe have hooded eye shape, your eyes maybe droop down on the outer corner, you can angle this up much more than I do here. Rather than really trying to shape with the eyeshadow, don't worry if you've swept the eyeshadow too far past the corner of your eye. Just use a little wand like this. You could also use a concealer or your foundation and use it to clean up your edges and remove any eyeshadow that's somewhere where you don't necessarily want it. Then using the Urban Decay smudge brush, you can see up in the corner here, I use the color Dark Horse to do a fairly thick line under the eye, and I really blend it and smudge it out. And then again I go back to using Virgin, and where the eye opens on the outer corner, you can see here, I add a little bit of a highlight to brighten up underneath and to really intensify. Because again, we're not using a lot of color, so in order to make this look perfect and look like there's more to it, we want to really brighten up the right areas. Remember, there is just as much work in a natural makeup as there is in a dramatic. It does not matter what colors you're using, everything requires the same amount of work. And here, of course, we're going to brighten up on the inside corners of the bottom of the eye there using Virgin. So you can see here how it's starting to come together, it's starting to get its shape. Her eyes need a little more definition and some brows, but other than that, it's really getting there. So then we're going to take a waterproof pencil liner on the inside of the eyes. Now really, most waterproof eyeliners are created equal. Some are better in the sense of color. I really like extra black eyeliner. But the trick with eyeliner is to always make sure it sets before you blink. It's not instantly waterproof. If you put on waterproof eyeliner and you start blinking, that's when you get the black that goops up on the inner corner of the eyes. Then using the same black waterproof pencil, we're going to really make Rayanne's eyes look almond shaped. We're going to do a nice thick line on the outer corner to really lift her eyes. Now you remember earlier I used the waterproof on the inside upper part inner corner, and that's the beginning of the shape, and then it goes around the corner and then up on the outer corners. So it's very important also because we're going to use some false lashes here to have a nice eyeliner, really nice eye definition with the pencil. Then of course the brows. And ladies, I know there is this strange trend to highlight all the way around the brows. I've been seeing this a lot lately on the internet. I don't know where this trend is coming from. You can highlight above the brow on the outer corner. So you can see the highlight there. If you highlight slightly above that, like I did with the Pick Me Up wand, where you can see it's more naturally highlighted, that's okay. But please do not take your highlighter all the way around the whole edge of your eyebrow. Now here, using a mascara, we're going to apply it. Always with light eyeshadows, I've said this a bunch of times, make sure to take the product off the top of your lashes, because every time you blink, it'll be very bright like your eyeshadow. So the last step, using the Bourjois Urban Chic More Volume lashes, we apply them to get a lot more volume on the outer corners. As I said before, Rayanne's got beautiful eyes and we really want to push the almond shape and add a lot of volume to the outer corners. When I'm done here, we'll have a picture of her final look, what it looks like. We applied a lip gloss in a very neutral color, the Urban Decay lip gloss that I've used in the past. What color you use on the lips, as long as it's very neutral, will work fine. So here you'll see her makeup's done. It looks beautiful. She's got the volume we want on the outer corners. And then we're going to move into making it more dramatic. So to make this look more dramatic, I use a black lipstick. I freaking love black lipstick. This one is a Makeup Forever black. It really, really brings out your face. As far as I'm concerned, the deeper your lips are, the more healthy you look. The paler your lips are, the less healthy you look. So I find with a dark skin tone, the deep purples, the deep cranberries, the blacks are the best colors to really, really bring out your skin tone. Then for the eyes, all we did, very simple, on the outer corner in kind of a sideways V, we used black eyeshadow and really swept it inward. This black eyeshadow also will make her eyelashes look twice as big as they actually are. So you can see here with the final look what it looks like. With the dark lips and a little more black eyeshadow on the outer corners is all it took, and look how beautiful she is. So finally, here's the beautiful natural neutral, and then it will go to dramatic. I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do by clicking the link here. And if you have any comments or suggestions for future shows, I'd really love to hear them. Thank you for watching. Peace.